Hello, Crystal Honeycutt here with True Nature Consulting. I'm reaching out because a conversation came up today in the clinic with a client, and it's a common conversation. In fact, it's a common problem. Basically, it's an issue of being a spiritual being inside of a human body and the reconciliation of that, the balancing act of those two aspects of yourself. And it is certainly easier said than done. If you are active in growing your spiritual self, you are just as likely, if not more likely, to have physical health problems than other people walking around. And that doesn't mean that you're doing something bad or you're not doing something right on your spiritual path. If anything, there may be a miscommunication between your higher spiritual intentions and your physical body. So often in spiritual traditions, the body is really overlooked. It is neglected, it's ignored, it's not considered to be a spiritual. In fact, even the mythology of our bodies being a temple may not be that helpful for us, especially living an embodied life. Because our bodies are not machines and our bodies are not buildings that we're just kind of living in. Our bodies are actual living entities. We are in a symbiotic relationship with our bodies. And if we are approaching our lives from a standpoint of not even liking to be in our body is going to have a hard time with that. Our bodies hear all of our negative talk. It feels our negative intentions. It feels when it is ignored or it's being punished, or if you just don't like being in your body. If you're floating around outside of your body, which happens actually quite often, it's really, really hard to be in a healthy relationship with your body. One of the easiest ways to help reconcile this is first and foremost to see your body as your ally, as your friend. Your body has its own agenda, it has its own rules, it has its own needs, but at the same time, it is dependent on you. And quite frankly, you are dependent on it. Being aware of the negative self chatter, your actions towards your body, the situations that your body is in. A lot of times we talk about what is stress in my office. We talk about external stress and we talk about internal stress, and all of that adds up to your stress load. Okay? This is super important, especially if you're living with chronic illness. Sitting in traffic, super stressful for your body, super stressful. Not liking your body and feeling fat or feeling guilty or punishing yourself or any number of different things, that's not healthy for your body either. That's internal stress. And your body doesn't know what to do with that. It stays in a perpetual sense of being afraid. I mean, really, the biology of the body it comes down to I'm alive and I'm happy to be alive, or I might be dying and that scares me. I mean, it gets pretty basic when it's all said and done. And of course, living a life in a body is much more complicated. Turning your conscious awareness to your body, recognizing it as your ally, treating it with love, listening to it, literally listening to it. What's going on with my liver today? Hey, liver, how are you doing? What are your needs? Do you need anything? Do you want anything? That anger I was feeling earlier, maybe my liver has something to say to me. These things may sound silly, but when I do them with my clients, they are life-changing, quite literally. So, as I shared today with my client, and I share with a lot of my clients, love your body. Get in the practice of literally trying to conceptualize your body as its own living entity, and you are coming into relationship with your body. I hope this is helpful. I hope you receive some new insights. If you have an aha moment, leave me a message below so that I can keep track of what's going on in your experience. If you have any questions or concerns, reach out to me. My website is www.balancedliving, the number 4 and the letter U.com. Be well.